Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Emma. If you're new, welcome. Today's video I wanted to talk about my hair. So a couple of months ago, sort of very beginning of December, I dyed it blonde. I bleached it. I didn't do it myself. I went into a hairdresser's and I actually went to Bleached London, the Soho one on Berwick Street, and I had such an amazing experience. I've since gone back again to get my roots done, and both times I've had different colorists and they've both been really great. I would highly recommend going there. But I wanted to talk today about how I am maintaining my hair and making sure that it stays really healthy, because obviously bleaching puts such a strain on your hair. So I really want to kind of keep it in the best condition I can. I don't want it all like falling out or anything like that, obviously, because I went from sort of my natural hair colour, which was a brunette, mousy brown kind of colour, and I had a little bit of balayage at the bottom, to obviously this quite creamy white blonde. I'll insert photos actually of kind of the before and after so you can see, and I did that all in one appointment, so it was really good. She really managed to get me from sort of where I was to where I wanted to be. I thought it would take a couple of times, which it can do. I was really lucky. Anyway, I'd really recommend going there, but I want to talk about what I'm doing to keep it in the best condition I can. So the first thing I really wanted to highlight is to be careful where you go to get your hair bleached. Obviously it's a very strenuous treatment on your hair. It's really pushing it to its limits. So you want to go somewhere that you can really trust, somewhere that is known for colouring, or a colourist that you know you really trust and is really knowledgeable in that area. You don't want someone who doesn't know what they're doing and is going to push your hair too far and completely fry it. And that being said as well, I would also trust your colourist. So if they say, we can't do all this in one sitting, we're going to have to do a couple of appointments, I think that's a good thing, because they're obviously really looking out for the condition of your hair. So I'd say trust your colourist and do sort of as they say, and be careful where you go. And the second point is try to see if you can get some kind of Plex treatment done with your bleach. So at Bleached London they do a Plex treatment. I think it's for £30 sort of added on, and it's 100% worth it. I've got it both times, and it just keeps your hair in much better condition, and really deep conditions it whilst you're sort of stripping it as well. So I'd really recommend doing that if possible. Maybe before you get your hair bleached, inquire into the salons as to whether they do that kind of thing, because I think that is definitely a really beneficial thing to be doing. So now I've got a couple of products to show you. So for my normal shampoo, I just kind of use whatever's in Boots, whatever I pick up. Not really that bothered about it, but then I also use a silver shampoo. So this is the Bleached London silver shampoo, and it's actually like a really, you're not gonna be able to see this, I don't think, it's a really deep violet purple, and I actually use it as little as possible, probably once a week, once every 2 weeks, but obviously I have gone for more of like a creamy colour with my hair. If you want very grey ashy toned hair, then you'll probably want to be using this more often, but it basically just knocks out all of the yellow tones in your hair, and keeps it nice and bright and fresh. I was actually talking to the girl who did my hair this time, and since I went last time they have brought out a new one, which is their pearlescent one, which is a little bit less strong. So if you're going for something more like my hair colour, then maybe go for that one instead, but I'm just going to use this one up until I finish with it, and then I'll probably buy the pearlescent one. This is very strong. Obviously don't overuse it because you will have purple hair. And then for conditioner, I actually don't use a regular conditioner. I use a like deep conditioner, a hair mask, every single time that I wash my hair. This one is the Maui Moisture Strength and Anti-Breakage with agave, and this is for chemically damaged hair specifically. It's also vegan and cruelty free, so everyone can use it, and I really like it. And basically I just put that all sort of to the mids to the ends of my hair, and leave it in for sort of 3 minutes just to really deep condition it, because obviously you're really sapping all of the moisture out of your hair when you're bleaching it. You don't necessarily have to get this one, whichever one speaks to you the most, but this is just the one I picked up. Okay, so then once you've obviously washed your hair, you've deep conditioned it, then you get out of the shower and you want to style your hair. Try as much as possible not to use heat on your hair. I personally don't blow dry my hair at all if I can help it. So basically I'll wash my hair in the evening and let it dry sort of overnight, and then I'll style it the next day. But really, you know, heat is going to be doing a lot of damage to your hair, and you've already put it through some testing times, so really try and reduce your heat use as much as possible. I don't really like my hair texture very much when I don't style it. I styled it today sort of into like waves, so I do tend to style it, but only I'd say like twice a week. And when I do style it, I use heat protectant spray. This one's from VO5, and it goes up to 230 degrees heat defense, and it smells really nice as well. It makes your hair nice and shiny. But you can use any one. I know I've used the GHD one before and I really like that one, but just something that's going to protect your hair from that heat. If you can alter the temperature on your curling irons or your curling wand or whatever, or your straighteners, then do try and like use it at a lower heat if possible. If I ever do have to dry my hair because I'm in a rush or something, then I do just use it on the lowest heat of the hairdryer. And then my final tip for looking after your new bleached white hair is to not overwash it, which is something that I've really had to alter a lot since I got my hair done. I used to be one of those people that washed it really regularly. Now I probably wash it twice a week, I would say, every 3-4 days. And I find that that's been so beneficial for my hair. For one, my hair is just drier from the bleaching, so I find that it does last a little bit longer. And obviously every time you're shampooing your hair, you're stripping of it all its natural oils, which is not good for any kind of hair, but especially bleach treated hair. You really want to retain as much of those natural oils as you possibly can. So I really noticed a big difference, which I wasn't really sure if I would, but I think that has honestly made the biggest difference to my hair, is really trying to hold off as long as possible before washing it, which sounds a little bit gross, but it really does work. So that is my last tip for looking after your bleached hair. I hope this was helpful for you. I might do another video just talking about the whole process of bleaching and whether it's the right sort of step for you, because I think it is it requires a lot of upkeep, a lot of time, a lot of money, so I thought maybe I'd do a video about that and maybe my experience with it and things you might need to know maybe before you think about getting your hair bleached. So let me know if you'd be interested in that. Other than that, I will see you all soon, and I hope you have a great week. Bye guys.